Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome back to Diotior Productions, and welcome back to Stoneblock 4. So, today's episode is a bit wibbly-wobbly in nature. There's some stuff that technically I recorded as part of episode 23. Some stuff I've experimented and sorted between episodes, and then stuff for episode 24. First, tiny tour time. Between episodes, I, and after some of the stuff you'll see today, fixed and improved our reactor and turbine. We now supply enough water. I'll run through that in a minute. First of all, ignore the slimes. Now I've put a floor down, they have started spawning for some reason. But if you have a look, everything is laid out and so much neater, and our SPS is constantly running. We have 3 of these giant dynamic tanks, and each one is set to empty the Evertide amulet, which is infinite water, so we are good. All of the water is moved from here into here via Super Factory Manager, and like I said, it's keeping up. We are good. Over at our foundry, it is now automated, ready to make certain alloyed ingots for something you'll see in a second, and it works really quickly. And despite the fact I said I didn't think it was worth it, I've started to look into the alternate way to get antimatter, which is probably even more obsolete now I've improved my setup. But today-ish, we're going to work on getting these happy little guys, the Chaos and the Neutronium Chicken. Upgrading our Draconium setup to Chaos. Work out how to use this machine to get singularities. Set this ungodly mess up to get us biopolymers. And then expand this a little to see if we can get close to that 2,500 soul limit on our Arcane Catalyst. Meet Infinity done. So I need to make a Neutronium compressor. And then I need to make an Infinity Singularity, which is lots of Singularity. And I need World Engine buffer upgrades. Oh, so that... Oh, okay. So if I make 16 chaotic cores, I can boost it. Ah, okay. But to make the chaotic cores, I should be able to do that very shortly. But now we've done that, if we go to the world engine, the whole reason we started down this path was I needed to make 12 of these bloody things. And now they work. Also, I wanted to get Neutronium chickens. I'm missing the seeds. Of course I bloody am. So, 2 Neutronium chickens. Nope, that's the wrong button. 2 Neutronium chickens, please. Neutronium compressor. So, I set this recipe up. So, if I go in here and say, hey, can I have a Neutronium compressor? I can get that working as well. Chickens. So, Neutronium, you go... You shit out the neutron piles, which go into neutron nuggets, which go into... Okay, so you need to not be one of these. There we go. So we lock that. Temporarily put 1 neutronium chicken in here, and then put the other one in here, and give him a little zhuzh. And then we put our piles there. There we go. Neutronium chicken going. This guy's going to take quite a while to get up to like max level. Okay, so we have a Neutronium compressor. Somewhere in here as well is 12 chaotics. So let's go home. I will come back and show you this in a second. So we get rid of all of these like this, and then we have to, just so it doesn't break everything, put everything in single item mode, and then we set up. So chaotic cores we will do the recipe like this. So large chaos fragments need to go everywhere, which is a problem. I tell you what, let's just punch it and see what happens. So if we go another 15 of these, maybe a case of having to babysit. Yes, so it still does need babysitting because it doesn't quite work it out. That it needs to, like, pick everything up. That's okay. Oh, that time it worked it out. Oh, sometimes it works it out, sometimes it doesn't. That is those. Also, now we're at chaotic tier, we should be able to make chaos chickens. So we'll wait and see what happens with that as well. Oh look, we have chaos chickens. So I'll put one in there for a hot second. And then beef this one up a little bit. And the only thing we are waiting for, which, like I said, we will go back to in a second, is the antimatter chickens. But we need to get a hell of a lot more antimatter first. Because look at that, we got 1,800 of those ingots in there. And we're getting loads of those as well. Good, good, good. Off to the box. So, we have a system where this takes antimatter and turns it into pellets. And this one will take neutronium chickens, 10 buckets of antimatter, and make us an antimatter chicken. Which, yes, that may take some time to get to. Because, again, our antimatter is not going up that quickly. You have 0.2 buckets of antimatter. Can I? Oh, and then I can chemical oxidize of that. So when we start really producing, when we get the antimatter chicken and we need more antimatter, not that I know what we really will need it for, we can reverse the process. So we need to make an infinity singularity, which is a world engine craft, but we need to put this down somewhere. We might as well do it here. If we get another pattern provider, and I think we need to feed out of here, so we get 2 logistics cables. So infinite singularity. Strange matter we've got, Fortron we've got, that's fine. So we need Duratim singularity, which is 100 Duratim makes the singularity. And then the Fortron infused, so that's 50. The Enderium, which is 100. Energite, which is, again, 100. The infused pearl, I forgot to look at the number. It's only 50, that's not too bad. And a Uraninite singularity, which is 50. And all of those come together to create the infinity singularity. So we need to go to the world engine, and we put these in here, so we now have 8 million FE. So if we go, we'll go back to the box just to see the first bit. So if we, for example, say our infused pearl singularity, I'm missing dimensional shard gems, motherfucker. I like how this is the first one I picked as well. Infused pearl. Nope. Pearl singularity. Can I have 1, please? So it's going to craft everything it needs, and then it should dump it in here. It's confused. How does automate the neutronium compress? Okay, let's try a Fortron. Does that work? It does. Does it extract? Yes, it does. So, okay, that's how that works. Input is on top, output is on the bottom, and you can't do anything else with it. So now, if we ask for, please, sir, can I have an infinity singularity? What's it crafting first? Oh, it's making all the Duratim and everything else. There we go. There's one. And before we miss it, let's go to the world engine. Where are we? So we're still making all of the Orotech stuff. So we got a while. And yes, it's going to take a hot second to create some of these. But, because we need the next couple of things, infinity. We need infinity catalysts. I'm in the wrong page. Endest pearls. Should be able to create those. And the infinity ingots. Most of these are world engine crafts. And it's just going to tell us we're missing... Oh, I need to upgrade my prismarine storage. And then we just need to get more bloody antimatter. Oh, wait. I've done one of these wrong. So it's still making all these bloody ingots. Yeah, because that's just that. So if I get speed tier 8, wherever it is, there, missing lava and a block of biosteel. Where the fuck does the block of biosteel come into it? Oh, right at the start. Motherfucker. So how do we biosteel? Biosteel dust or alloy biopart. Okay, do any alloy up. How do we bio? Ooh, boy. Oh, that's a centrifuge recipe. That's fine. We can pack wheat. I'm gonna need to set up a separate centrifuge for this. Okay, I may have got slightly distracted with another project. We have our infinity singularity now. So, for reference, what we are in the process of trying to do is speed this feckin' thing up. So it's got an add-on efficiency and a speed add-on on it, pardon me. But we can do efficient speed add-ons. So this one here, for example, but we are missing lava for one and a tier 7 add-on because I've done all the others. Let me just flick that on for a bit. So we need to come through here and go, so tier 8 oopsie daisy. Tier 8 efficiency we've set the recipe up for, but we need to make tier 7, tier 6, tier 5, 4, 3, 2, and we already have 1. We are missing blocks of electrum. Efficient speed. Okay, so we're just going to quickly leave that to go do its thing. I have to go rebuild something. How are we getting on? So this is to speed up this energite. Because it takes a while. But anyway, quest complete, singularity. And now we need to make an infinity ingot. I don't think we have enough antimatter for that. Oh, yeah. Okay, so, again, distracted. Got everything working properly in the end. Just quickly before we end today, we have this setup. It looks weird, but it works. So if we say, hey, can I have 3 blocks of biosteel? All of these spin because they've got the what do you call it? The fluid add-on. We've got water running in the top. They take this in, spin, produce the bio stuff, and then the bio stuff. Oh, that's the wrong button. Bio stuff is used to make the biosteel ingots, which in the alloys, it's basically just iron and raw biopolymer. There are other ways you could have done it. Most of them. Biosteel dust is biomass iron. Yeah, could have done it that way. However, this way works just fine. Thank you, Past Dio, for the overflow from episode 23. Now, let's get into episode 24 and show you where we are with the Arcane Catalyst. So yes, between episode 23, the recording, like, I didn't record any of this because it was an experiment that seems to be progressing in the right direction. So this, as you can see, is powering our Arcane Catalyst. We're currently 1,700 souls. And to do what we need to hit that wonderful 2,550 soul limit. Each one of these is easily repeatable. It's a endurance laser with an ultimate machine core with 7 power bank add-on extenders, and then lots of the synergy matrix with a little bit of research and a little bit of experimentation between episodes. This is the way you get from what we were doing where we were struggling to hit a couple of hundred to now being very, very set. However, we are not set enough. We need more. And unfortunately, with the design of the mob farm as it is, I can't come any further in this direction. So, we need another 6 lasers, which will go here. And with some maths, there's something I want to test over here. It may work, it may... This thing explodes if you feed it too many souls without it being, like, used. So that may happen at some point if I get the thing working that I plan to over there. Mostly because all of that needs to be within 16 blocks of this, and the way everything is set up, it's a bit of a pain in the ass. I suppose I could do another 4 there and then just stick 2 above, and yeah, that'll be fine. Okay, so this whole wall needs to be pushed back 2 blocks. Let's try and do that without breaking everything, shall we? Okay, so you join me a few moments later. I say a few moments, it's been quite a while. We are here with our new setup for gaining souls. We may, at some point, need to swap this one out for an add-on extender, or one of these two, so we can speed this up a little bit more. Because as you can see, we've currently got our two efficient speed tier, redstone controller, crop filter, and then the machine add-on extender. So, what do these do? This is a destroyer block, and it's used for harvesting. This one stops it from breaking anything that isn't a fully grown crop. This one allows it to be redstone controlled, so we can flick this lever, and it just works. And then, so we got these ready to go. They only do operational speed plus 75, whereas the efficient tier 8, I am making another one for the... Because the main problem with this at the minute is the way it harvests and the way it, like, picks everything up. But we are slowly gaining more souls. So we need to get this to, as you can see, I've already done a bit of work, mostly practice, but so we'll get on to building the rest of this in a second. Where were we? So this needs to be unbreaking CXII, and it's currently XXXII. So if you grab enough of these that we can basically just put all of these in here, and it will like put them in here like this. So you need to put your item in, and it will, as soon as it has enough souls, enchant it. So it now needs 701 souls to get it to XXXV. So how much more space have we got in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, and some. So, I haven't even really explained this setup. I got lazy, and there is a fluid pipe taking the XP into here for me. We currently have 155 extra levels, and this is full of a lot of liquid XP. So, if we ever need another stack of, for example, whichever one is on here, which I think is these ones, which we're going to need a lot of, we grab ourselves a stack of books, put them in here, and it will print, pull, print, pull, yada, yada, yada. And this will stay topped up, and you can see over time, each level disappearing. But if this is not moving very quickly, and this is, you need a lot of levels, for example, we come over here, I have changed it, so we now have 4 mob spawners that all drop in here. Oh, helps if you turn the fan on. They've all got silent upgrades as well, which is why it's a bit eerie, and I've also got this to try and turn it off. This filled up a second ago, so I may have to change these because the advanced item pipe upgrade is not quick enough. But we have, I think, a couple of the... Oh, we can make them. Update. Yes, you can. You can copy. So if we get ourselves 2 of these ultimate pipe upgrades... So we have our 2 pipe upgrades. This is not receiving any items at the minute. So if we pull this one out, we'll do them one at a time. So we'll craft this with this. So now... Yeah, there you go. So that is blacklisted all of that. And then we grab this one out of here and do the same again. So that is... Hopefully I'm doing this the right way around. Yeah, whitelisted for the stuff it can pull. And there we go, like this. And you can see that it does fill up, but it empties it so much quicker. So you can see our souls are filling up. Not the quickest, but it's going up. And over time, just because, yeah. This thing, if you overcharge it with souls and aren't using it, it will explode. So when we've finished, like, all of these books, we gotta turn this off, otherwise, pop. And whatever item is in there, pop. Next step is to add the next 6 Indiric lasers that we need. So this one will go level with this one. We'll match the pattern. So this one will go... So we... Get rid of these. I think if we craft these, they clear them out. So we'll grab our power bank extenders. And just... break everything. One more here. Just so we've got somewhere to put... our Indiric laser here, and then put that on the front of it. There we go. It's going to keep staring at me. It's quite creepy. Now this top one, if we do the set, match the pattern over here, so it comes up, comes up, comes up, and then we put one of these here. And then Indiric laser like that. And then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope, that's too many. You can see it didn't connect. And then we get our netherite stick. And then we put these in our offhand. Put one here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then same up here. So you can see at the minute we have 1,763 souls. And then as we go boop and missed boop. Like this, that takes us, you're still going, 2,054. So what was that, 1,700 to 2? So that's like 300. So I may only need to, 2 more would take it to 2, 3, 4 more. Yeah, we'll take it to 2, 5. So I got a feeling these ones may need to be a block further forwards than the rest. I mean, I can try it. So you go here. That goes there. That goes there. That goes there. And then we go cobble, cobble, block, cobble, cobble, block, cobble, cobble, block. Oh, nope. And then you, and then you. Let me take out that, that, and that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Indirect laser, indirect laser, indirect laser, block, block, and then if we stand here, tap, 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 tap. Now you'll see this hasn't gone up any because it's not powered, but also, do I have any more of these synergy? No, I do not. What we are now, XLII. So if my maths is correct, and again, I don't know when we finish crafting this, if it will break or stick around. We'll find that out and see if this was worth it or if it was a massive waste of time. So I have 28 of these left. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got one on each of the back. So we need 1, 2, 3 times 28. 3x 28. They shouldn't take too long. But also, we need to power them. So if we grab our cable and connect into here, then same thing as before, up, 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 forwards, up, forwards, up, up, up. This should now, yeah, there you go, it's already at 2233. So when these are finished, it might take a hot second to do some of it because it needs to make 333 buckets of quantum infusion. Okay, so the processing was taking too long. So now it can mean this will do 8 more. So what was it? 28 times 3. So now it's making 8 of these at a time. Or 9 of these at a time. Nice. Just to make things go a lot quicker. I wish I'd done that a hell of a lot quicker. Also, I've upgraded this barrel and there are enough books in here to get this to the level it needs. We just have to get our souls in. Look at it go. Look how quickly it's doing all the stuff. You see the little souls moving across as well. Not from over here, but they are going in. So, back to where we were before. Come down the other end. It's a little bit easier, he says. And now, as this ramps up, you can see we've hit the magical 2,500 souls goal. Now to, just wait. And considering we have our emerald chicken, we are getting emeralds from the, these guys, Vindicators. We don't need emeralds. And I have far too many in my chests. So all the emeralds are now going in the bin, which seems weird to say. Okay, so also potions of healing. I've dealt with the breeze rods, potions of healing. The bows are already being sorted. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else that I need to deal with. We just still continue to wait for this. We are currently at LV, which is something. LVI is, let me quick rundown, 56. We still have all of these to go. So let's leave that running in the background while we think about our next goal, an infinity ingot, which I have already set up, and we may be able to, because at one point I had to make some of this stabilized antimatter, so I got myself an antimatter pellet, and everything else. We have literally everything we need. Oh no, to craft. There we go. So we hit this button, and we can quickly watch the progress. It's making lots of lovely, lovely time fluid. It's making all of these, and now we just, again, wait. We have to get so many of these. However, like I said, this works incredibly quickly. So you can see all of this. I don't know why that doesn't tell me in, like, blocks worth, but the netherite we have a lot of, which is being turned into duratium, energite, duratium. All of these, as well, this one as well, I have filtered to the, so it will only pull out the, like, alloyed mix. It won't pull out random bits of crap. How are we getting on with our ingot? We're still almost done with that, and then we have to make... We may be here a while for the Enderium. Something is broken. What is broken? No, that's not it. What are you trying to make here? Endist pearls, I believe. Where's it gone? There. So it needs 32, 16, 4... Why are you not working then? Because we have all the relevant upgrades and everything. And I've broken it with not being able to store enough Fortron. Fucking brilliant. There we go. So the Endist Pearl do work. I don't know why that one was broken. So let's go home and try and fix that issue with the Fortron, which is over here. You've got 4 of those, and go 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. Dealt with the issue. So we get 1 infinity ingot, please. And it's crafting all of the... Oh, it is working. It is working. I don't know what was wrong with it. It's crafting the last one of those. I have my infinity ingot. Da-na-na-na. I picked it back up again. Which, our next quest is a world engine upgrade. So we need 2 reactor doofers. We have those already. And then a block of infinity. But that is a quest for next time, ladies and gentlemen. With our infinity ingot, we are making more and more progress. Now to wait for this darn Arcane catalyst to finish. Next time, we move towards the block of infinity world engine upgrade. We are still moving towards our antimatter chicken, slowly but surely. So, if you like what you've seen today, don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next episode. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Diotior, out.